No free man shall ever be debarred the use of firearms. That is what sets our country apart from the rest of the world. That is why I love America. That is why you should love America. That is why I prep. That is why I prep on a very tight budget. You're going to look at these firearms that I have acquired, some of the firearms that I have acquired over the last several years, and you're going to be like, you're telling me, man, you live on a tight budget. I do, I promise you. I promise you I do. Maybe one video down the road, I'll explain to you why I live on a very tight budget. So, let me get started right off the bat. Every firearm for someone who wants to get into the love of firearms or to the Second Amendment or just the right to bear arms is your typical 1022. Guys, I don't have a lot of time in this video. I can guarantee you these things are not loaded. I have checked these and checked these and checked these. Okay? This is your basic Ruger 1022. I bought it with the wood stock. I did some fine accoutrements to it. I did a little, AKA whatever you want to call it, tactical stuff. Is it finished? No, it's not. But this particular system right now is running me roughly about $400 right now. As you can see, I do not have a scope. But if you have a weapon to get started on, or you want a weapon to get started on, it's this Ruger 1022. Okay? Now I'm going to move on to a next rifle or shotgun. And the one that I picked, or the one that is my main battle shotgun so far, is my F&N Pump Tactical 12 gauge shotgun. This puppy is a beast. It has AR front sight, AR rear sights, it has a Pacinti rail, it has AR grip, and AR buttstock. For all you YouTube Nazis out there, guys, don't PM me. Look, I am just like the rest of you. I am learning about firearms. I go to TMP. I go to Such. I go to sometimes Yankee Prepper. I go to so many channels to learn. And that is why I have learned what I have learned. Now, this particular system, what I did is I basically took $25 every month and I put it away. And I put it away. And then there were some times where if I wanted to go out to eat, I would say, no, let's put this in the white envelope. Let's save our money. But what I did is I purchased this with my Glock 17, this particular system. Okay? Where there's a will, there is a way. If you are serious about prepping, if you are serious about the Second Amendment, if you are serious about our nation's future, if you're concerned about your family, if you love your family, you need to think about doing this. Nothing Fancy just did an incredible video, and I'm going to put it up here either at the top or at the bottom. And I know most of you have probably seen it, but he motivated me to do this video so I can help those guys out there and give them hope. Guys, as preppers, you can't give up. Our nation's future is in your hands. It is in our hands. It is incumbent upon you to arm yourself. Not just to arm yourself, but to learn your particular weapon system. This next one is a Saiga 308. Okay? This is what I did to this particular Saiga. I got the SGM Tactical Quad Rail stock. I have not put the top on top of it. Okay? I got the Tapco handrail and Tapco stock. You know what? Sometimes when you're on a budget, you can't afford the highest stuff. And I'm going to show you here in a little bit where I have put most of my money and what kind of system I put most of my money into. Okay? So, this particular system right here, this took me a year to purchase. As you know, this one right here, back when I bought it, was roughly around $500. And if I were to sell this or buy it today with everything on it, it would probably run me around $800. Some of you guys don't have $800 right off the bat. I don't have $800 right off the bat. But, again, find something that you don't need. Cable, going out to eat. As you all know, most of you probably are really hurting in your pocket. Find things that you can sell. Go to yard sales. Be creative. We live in America. We still live in the greatest country in the world. Find a way to make money. Cut some extra lawns. This time of year, you might be able to, do some kind of firewood. You've got snowstorms coming. Get creative. You need to start thinking outside of the box because your life and your family's life depends on it. All right, let's move. Let me move next to my. It's not my pride and joy, but I'm excited about this particular system. I have been looking for a very long time for an AK-47. I have purchased this AK-47 about a year and a half ago. This is what they refer to as, and I know you're going to ask, what is this? This is a Polish-milled 1960 AK-47. I have done nothing fancy to it. This is a milled AK-47. It is almost impossible to find any kind of furniture for this AK-47. And I'll be honest with you, it is a pretty AK-47. I like it. I don't think I'm going to do anything to this AK-47. This particular weapon system, when I purchased it, again, was in the ballpark between $500 and $700. And once again, I took my time and I saved the money. You can do the same thing. This is the one that I'm pretty excited about. This is the one that I've been saving money for a very long time about. And I've got to give a humongous shout out to Sterling Arsenal in Sterling, Virginia. These guys make one heck of an AR. And to be honest with you, I don't know too much about this AR. I'm getting to know the AR platform, but I believe that the 5.56 round, if WROL were to take place, or worst case scenario, which is WROL, I believe that the 5.56 round, 2.23 round is going to be readily available to most Americans. This particular AR has a CAA hand grip. It has a mag pull, adjustable, I think it's a 3-point system. Mag pull sling. It has Yankee Hill adjustable sights. It has a Yankee Hill lightweight barrel. And the quad rail system, I believe, is Daniel Defense Industries. May not be. If I'm wrong, most of you probably know it. I apologize. I am not your guy to go to, so to speak, when it comes to weapons. Not yet, anyway. So all I want to do is challenge you all and say, listen, where there's a will, there's a way. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. You need to take that type of thinking into your prepping. As we all know, a lot of preppers on YouTube are all about guns. I'm not all about guns, as you will see down the road. It is more than guns. It is learning how to operate the guns. It is learning that guns are not what is going to save you. It is a culmination of everything. It is food prep. It is medical prep. It is cross-training, so to speak, with people who have skills that you are going to need. It is getting together with groups of people who are like-minded. So, at this particular time, I want to close this, and I want to challenge all of you that in America we have a right to bear arms. It is your duty to do so because it is what keeps us free. Our guns are there for our freedom. Eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. Thank you guys. Omega Seekers out.